Oh, so I'm driving this car back that we borrowed because I bought a Subaru. We were gonna buy a used one and then a better used one. Then we said, oh, fuck it, we bought a new one because they wanted to give us like almost 0% financing. So things I noticed. One, I just had bad experiences with the drivers in New York State. Was it just me? On the other hand, on the way up here, I got on the freeway in New Jersey when I was going to see Gary, and it was like a traffic jam for like 6 miles, and I'd never seen people merge so orderly. So I'm learning all kinds of new things. Like up here in the Northeast, they got rest stops with gas station and fast food at them. They can service centers all over the place, which is better than eating gas station food. So that's kind of interesting. And I was also kind of struck on my trip that, you know, I used to think was funny when I'd meet people from the East Coast, Californian, you know, and they'd all be expecting California to be like just still like cowboys and Indians and just like it was a frontier land. But I think there's some truth compared to over here. Everything seems kind of like, you know, it's not that it's good, but it's sort of down pat. Oh, by the way, yeah, that whole area where New York City and New Jersey meet, it's just like I've never seen such terrible, stinky smog in my life. Oh, I don't want to live in a place like that. But anyway, I was saying, you know, I noticed California really is mostly wasteland. It's kind of a frontier. It's just big spaces and then strip mall based communities. So I'm liking that. But I'm not into this mid-Atlantic thing so much, but I'm loving Maine. It's awesome. I really don't mind driving still. I have a 13-hour drive today to get down there, and I was thinking maybe I'll stop before my destination, but I have the energy. I guess I'll just drive. Not sick of driving yet at all, and I love the Subaru. I got a Subaru Outback, and because a lot of people in my family bought used Subarus and various kind of Subarus, and you know, I wanted a all-wheel drive, and I looked at some trucks, and that's just, they get really bad gas mileage, but I kind of wanted a four-wheel or all-wheel drive. And then you know, so we got an Outback that has butt warmers in it. That's pretty cool, but it's probably the best car I've ever bought. Second car I've ever bought new. I always kind of like the 4-year-old vehicles. But then we were going to do that. We were going to get just a used one. We're like, well, with all the salt and corrosion on the road, let's make sure, let's get one that has a little bit of warranty left, like a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old Subaru, because they have the 5-year warranty on the main part. And then that was so expensive, it's like, yeah. And then they offered the 0% financing for a 36-month loan, and 0.9 for the regular one. So it's like, well, let's just get the whole warranty in, you know, fresh car. But another thing I was realizing more and more about California is that, you know, it's the bastion of liberalism and stuff, or it was when I was growing up. It's also a bastion of conservatism, but when I was growing up, it's all the liberal state, you know, left coast. We're all patting ourselves on the back out there, and like we're beyond bigotry and everything else. And but really, I was raised as a Northern Californian to, first of all, hate Southern California, and then actually feel they're still Californians, and just there's a lot of elitism out on that coast, thinking they're better than everybody and everything. So I'm coming to realize, seeing a few of my own biases that I had as received opinions in spite of working against them. So I was thinking about that. Oh, and yeah, I was watching some CNN the last couple days, and then got Sirius Radio in this car that I'm borrowing. This isn't my new car, this is a borrowed car. I'm driving it back down there to Baltimore and deliver it to the person that we drove it from the West Coast, because they're moving out here too. And so I'm listening to the CNN, I think it's just the TV feed on the Sirius radio. And those guys, it's just disaster porn. And it's bad disaster porn because nothing's happening. And they're just Malaysian flight, like there's nothing else to talk about. It's all day. In the morning, the new bit they tell you, and then they just repeat it all day. Do you think the fact he made a cell phone matters? What's it mean when you say goodnight? Holy shit. Just find that fucking thing already, or talk about something else. I mean, even Fox News is talking about other things. And so yeah, I wonder if my my last video has got flagged for copyright violation. Probably. But anyway, so what else is going on? I just ate at Famous Nathan's. A lot of there's new kinds of fast food chains never heard of out here. Roy Rogers, I didn't know. I still haven't been to that one, but they got a bunch of them in the service centers. And I have about 5 hours left of my trip. I've been driving about 7, maybe 8 hours. No, I left like 9:30. So I've been driving 11 hours so far. But I started to feel tired around 11:30, so I just pulled over to rest area and took a little nap for about an hour and a half. Because I don't like driving when I'm starting to get drowsy. You know, as soon as I have that feeling of, well, maybe I could just close my eyes for a minute, it's like, you know, I shouldn't be on the road. So I just pull off and I got recharged. So, just road videos. So let's see, 7 minutes. All right. Well, I guess that's all I have to say now. I tried to go around New York. I did a little bit, but I hit traffic going around, but it seemed to work because as soon as I stopped going west and I head south on 95, I really haven't had any traffic since then. And I saw New York way off in the distance with its giant tower and whatnot. So, yeah. Alrighty then. Talk to you later.